get the show started!
In today's video, Tony Ferguson reveals personal problems diminished his game. Jorge Masvidal responds to Michel Pereira accusing him of sending DMs to his wife. Daniel Cormier criticizes the judging in Holly Holm vs Ketlen Vieira fight. Paige VanZant shares new training footage as she prepares for her AEW debut. And Michael Bisping discusses the weight cut issue in MMA. Let's roll. Two weeks after his unforgettable loss at UFC 274 against Michael Chandler, Tony Ferguson took to social media to share his thoughts. In the Instagram post, Ferguson retrospected the fight and concluded that he should have finished Chandler in the first round. Tony also revealed that there were a lot of things going on outside the octagon in his life, which disturbed his focus. Here's the post. Man in the octagon, should have finished him in the first round. My fault, I had lots of things going on behind the scenes, but that's for me, won't let it happen again. One pissed off, determined man. Till then, this is for my crew. Thank you for being you. Champ, CSO. To truly allow growth, we must let go of all things holding us back. What might that be? That's for you to decide and not me. Be not afraid and do it with passion. Smile more, laugh more. Enjoy the process. Champ, I'll be back. Terminator voice, Team El Cocoy. Following his split decision victory against Santiago Ponzinibbio at UFC Vegas 55 last Saturday, Michel Pereira claimed that Jorge Masvidal sent his wife a prayer emoji on Instagram, and he called out Gamebred to settle the beef inside the octagon. Here's the clip.
When you mentioned Jorge Masvidal, you said you want to find him, but you said you had a problem. What's the problem between you and Masvidal?
Quando você mencionou o Masvidal, você falou que você tem pouquinho do problema. Explica para eles qual é o problema que você tem.
Ele mandou um emoji dando uma mãozinha assim de amém, né? Para minha esposa. E aí eu não sei porque ele mandou para minha esposa, não sei porque ele não mandou para mim, né? E eu queria entender o porquê, né? Eu nunca topei ele para perguntar, né? E aí eu queria entender isso, mas eu queria entender lá dentro do octógono também, né?
On Monday, Masvidal took to social media to expose Pereira for creating a fake narrative to land a high-profile matchup. Over Twitter, Masvidal posted a screenshot of his conversation with Pereira's wife, Gina Amir, showing that she clearly initiated the conversation. Here's the photo. The post came with a caption that read, "How crazy a world and how far has society fallen that this idiot, UFC Pereira, would use his wife to hopefully one day get a paycheck and create a fake narrative to try and get a fight with me when clearly he sees she slid in my DM. Wishing you guys the best. Hashtag marriage counselor." Ketlen Vieira picked up a split decision win over former UFC champion Holly Holm in the main event of Saturday's UFC Vegas 55. The judges' scorecards read 47-48, 48-47, and 48-47 in favor of Vieira. It was a closely contested bout, but many online had Holm up on the scorecards after 25 minutes. Even Vieira's coach, Andre Pederneiras, told her she was down 3 rounds to 1 entering the 5th. Speaking in a video posted to his YouTube channel, Daniel Cormier weighed in on the controversial judging in the Holm vs Vieira fight and explained why over 10 minutes of control time for Holm should get her the victory. Here's the clip.
Guys, this is where I don't really understand what I'm watching in terms of the fight. Anders fight, Holm fight. Both had so much control time against the side of the octagon that I don't know how they are losing the fight. That is where I think the judging gets up a little bit. Is because Ketlen Vieira does not want to be against the side of the octagon being held by Holly Holm. Regardless of what you think in terms of the damage. She doesn't want to be there. If she had her choice, she would either have Holly Holm against the side of the fence or she would be out in the center striking. But instead, she's controlled for more than 10 minutes. And I think Andre Pederneiras' reactions show what he thought or how he thought the fight was playing out. But once again, it's on the judges. Once again, they keep on making these mistakes, I would think, or we just don't know what the hell we're watching. It's like we don't know what we're watching.
Paige VanZant has been signed to All Elite Wrestling since March, but had made several appearances on their shows before then too. It's now been a number of weeks since she has been on TV, but the Wrestling Observer newsletter reports that she is scheduled to return soon. To prove she is ready for her first match, VanZant has uploaded a video of her in training. She can be seen pulling off a variety of moves on her male counterparts. Here's the footage. Though weight cutting is common in all combat sports, MMA fighters often cut more weight than any other combat sports athletes, especially in the 24 hours before weigh-in, using extreme methods. Speaking on the most recent episode of Believe You Me podcast, Michael Bisping discussed the weight cutting issue in MMA and explained why weighing in on fight day wouldn't solve the problem, but would actually make things even more dangerous. Here's the clip.
Sometimes you do see some what appear to be mismatches. Sometimes you look at a fight and one guy is clearly way bigger than the other one. Excuse me. Pardon me. They're allowed to manipulate. They are. It's what they can do right now. And the way, I mean, I understand what you're saying. Should they weigh in on the morning, the day of the fight, or things like that? The problem is that then becomes unsafe because there's no rule that they can't cut weight on that day. And if they cut weight on that day, then of course the brain hasn't had a chance to, be protected by the spinal fluid that it's, that it's kind of floating in. When you get hit in the face, you get hit hard enough, it's that fluid that the brain sits in that protects it from hitting the skull. But if the brain does hit the skull, that's when the lights go out, and when you dehydrate yourself majorly, it affects your ability to take a shot, and it also affects your ability for your brain to recover or increases the liability for brain damage. And I just think by having them weighing on the day, it's just going to get more dangerous. It's going to become unsafe.
Here are the top 3 memes you guys posted on MMAmemes.com. In third place is a meme posted by user DanielT94. Second place goes to Sweet Baby Gang for Life. And the number 1 voted meme was posted by a user named MMA Fuhrer. If you want your meme to be included in our next video, go to MMAmemes.com and create your own meme. The top 3 memes will be placed at the end of our video. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.